Right now it is exactly 1:13 in the morning. I would if I drank coffee. Well, I'm not so sure it came exactly that quickly afterwards. I've actually started learning Welsh over a year ago, simply because I really wanted to reconnect with my culture in that way, and really there was nothing more to it than that. I just wanted to connect with it, and hopefully, in the day I ever have children, I thought I'd maybe pass the language down, and then it was probably several months into my learning that I thought, that I even learned that there was this show in which the actors spoke Welsh, and then after it was a few more months after that I finally combined the two together and saying, well, it'd be very interesting to not only get into this culture but also to do so through acting, something I've always liked to do. And so it was really just about 2 months ago or so that I decided to, or maybe 3 months ago, that I decided to actually make this video, and it just sort of happened. It just sort of popped into my mind, and my brother's mind actually. He helped me with it. Right now I'm from Valencia, California. I traced my race back to Llanbrynmawr, Wales, and that was something I learned fairly recently as well. I learned that probably just a couple months before I actually started learning the language, and so yeah, it was just looking through my family tree, and it was taking me in a lot of different places. Especially in the United States, and I was fascinated to finally be able to trace it back to a different country, actually get a town, and here I saw Llanbrynmawr, and to me it made perfect sense because I always enjoyed Celtic festivals and Celtic culture, and to me it was sort of a surprise, but at the same time it sort of wasn't because of my interest in the culture, and so I just explored it from there. It's sort of tough depending on which branch you follow. So some branches it seems like it may have been as recently as the 1890s, some as long ago as the early 1600s, and so forth. So it's not terribly recent, and so that's why I consider my Welsh ancestry sort of a link that I'm connecting to that's been gone for many generations. It feels like I'm finally reconnected with my ancestors after a long time, and so. Yeah, it's actually spent some time. I thought, at least my goal was to have the video portray two things. One, my absolute deep interest, and I would even say love for the Welsh culture. And at the same time, I wanted to portray what I think is my ability to act, and I wanted to really show off what I could bring to a show like Public, my capabilities. Um, and the funny thing is that this video, I had not actually intended to put it on YouTube to begin with. My goal was simply to create a video, send it to S4C, let them see it, and decide if I would be someone they would like to have on the show. It was actually my brother Gary who said, "Hey, we've gone this far, we've made this video. Why don't we see what some of the ordinary folks who watch YouTube and perhaps or watch Public and go on YouTube, and what might they think about it? What kind of feedback could they give us?" And then he sort of pushed me to putting the video on YouTube, and then this reaction just happened, and it surprised both of us. Not directly. I saw on some of the news coverage, I believe the producer say that they're going to take a serious look at it and see if I could be added to the show, but no one has actually contacted me directly. Oh, sure. Well, thank you very much for having me about it. He have it. Thanks. Thank you very much. Boyle. I'll try. Thank you.